Hello friends, in this video let us try understanding the multivariate linear regression. I'll rename the file as MLR multivariate linear regression. So similar to the previous video where the first step was importing libraries. So in this first step also we will do the same thing. If you remember, we had imported pandas, matplotlib and sklearn का linear regression model, right? So same thing we will repeat here. We will get those things, pandas, matplotlib and sklearn, and we are importing linear regression model. And same thing, we are reading everything from the Google Colab files. So I'll add that. Along with that, so in the previous video, we learned about mean squared error and R2 square, R square score. So let us try adding those uh, required libraries. We will import that from the sklearn. Let's execute this. Then second step would be, so we are trying to upload the Excel file. See, in the multivariate linear regression, so I have many independent variable on which dependent variable is present. Say example, in the previous univariate linear regression, the number of hours the students spent was related to the y variable, which is output variable, which was the score. Now, along with that, we will add some more variables into the data set. Okay, so let's load that file. Let me show you that file details later. So I'll upload the file now. I'll choose the file. This is a file. I'll upload it. File is uploaded now. Then let me read it and show you that data frame. Let me load the data set and show you the file. This is very similar to that of the previous thing. Now, exam score, the final column, is dependent on not only hours studied, but number of hours the students slept, as well as their attendance in a particular course. So all of this now, the variable y, which is the output variable, is not only dependent on x. Now it is dependent on x. Maybe I'll call this as x1, this is x2, and this is x3. So the variable, the output variable or dependent variable is dependent on the independent variable hours studied, hours slept, and attendance. Right? So let us define now. Let's go to the next step, which is my feature step. Right? That was my fourth step. Let me do that. Next step is feature extraction. So I have one one dependent variable and three independent variables in my case. So I have done now. Now let's build a model very similar to that of the regression model. Same thing. Only thing is the number of independent variables are different here. Now the model is built. Let us display the coefficients. So what are the coefficients that we will have? We will have slope and intercept. So now the slope is 5. So we have three values, right? 4.4, 1.2 and 0.08. And the intercept is 31.79. These are the coefficients and intercepts that we have got. Now let's try predicting some for a new value of x, x1, x2 and x3. Let's do this. Let's do the prediction. Now, the exam score was actual score is 55 and the predicted score is 54.33. 60 is the actual score and 60.43 is the predicted score. So like this, we have computed after we got these values, coefficients as well as intercept. When I tried predicting on the same data set, I got these values. Now let's try evaluating the model, whatever is. See, I spoke about two metrics. One is MSE, mean square error, other one is R2, R square score. So let's determine both of them and try understanding how good is our built model. Let's evaluate it. So mean square error that we are getting is 2.22 and R square is 0.98. If you remember, if you look at the previous video where I spoke about R square score, if it is near to 1, that means the prediction is so good. Now I have got the value as 0.98, which means that the built model is good. Now let's try finding out. Let's take one testing done. We will take some value and we'll say like how good is my, how I can extrapolate my data. Say example, students studied for 8.5 hours and they slept for 10 hours and attendance is 90%. Let's predict it. Okay, their score would be 89.72. So this is how I do the multivariate linear regression. In the next video, we will see like how do we plot it. I hope this is clear. See you in the next video.